How's it going, everybody? Okay, now, first off, it's been a while since my last video, and I just want to apologize for that. Some IRL stuff has kind of gotten in the way, and it's been kind of So, I've been focusing on work and some other things, and haven't had time to really focus on making any videos, but, hopefully I can get back into the swing of things. And we're going to be starting off with a demo for a video game that I've been waiting so long for. The Last Stand Aftermath, the 5th installment in the Last Stand series. This is a game. This is a universe that I have been invested in since I was a kid, back in the glory days of Flash in the early 2000s, in the mid-late 2000s. Now, this game, when I first found it, not this game in particular, but The Last Stand. It was my first foray into, or journey into, like, the zombie franchise. So when I played it, it was the greatest game I ever played. It is still to this day one of the best games I've ever played. I actually just played it yesterday, and there's just no game that can capture that kind of adrenaline rush, that kind of feeling. And when I found the second one, played that a little bit after, and then there was a couple years later, further down the line or whatever, there was Union City, which took the game and made it, you could explore around the whole city that Jack was trying to get to from the first two games. And then there was Dead Zone, which was it wasn't too bad, but I still enjoyed it. And now there's this game, Last Stand Aftermath. I played a little of it after it came out, and I gotta say, it's a really good game, but I'm gonna be playing it again and making a video of it, because I want to get this game out there. I want people to get involved with this game, because it is, I'm excited. I'm really excited to get the full release of this game. I guarantee you, I will be making videos of this, and it's gonna be awesome. Now, secondly, I'm going to be, this is off topic from the game, but I'm going to be doing a rebranding of the channel, because I feel like it could use it. So I might make another video on that tomorrow, or something like that, I don't know. But for now, let's delve into the game, and I'll talk more about that like in the video or something, I don't know. Let's get into it. New game. This game, from what I played of it, it's a roguelike kind of game. So everything, what you do, or something, I don't know how to word it. It's a roguelike game, so when your character dies, the concept is when your character dies, that's it. The character's permanently dead. Oh yeah, this is a new game, I'm stupid. Yeah, tank is empty. Trinity, there should be an old hurt checkpoint nearby. I'd suggest starting there. Right. They're usually picked clean, but they kept cache is secured and tucked away. Got it, I'll check it out. Okay, be strong. Good luck. See, this is what I mean. It's a roguelike game. So, like, this character here, she's not gonna survive long. The concept behind it is, you play as these volunteers who are infected with a new strain of the virus that originally turned everybody into the undead. So there's I can't really look at it now, but there's like a whole system to the game with like mutations and stuff like that. Get wrecked. I love the reloading mechanic. That's pretty dope. Yeah, let me leap over that. Rag. 45 caliber round. So when this character dies, or when any of your characters die, you have a choice to start as some new ones, and they all have their own skills and their own like starting loadout. So like this character, she's got her whole thing going on, while others have something else. Like I played a while ago, and one character had a pistol and a sledgehammer, and she was a demolitionist. So she started out with like a block of C4. I don't know what that would be good for. It's probably for like, it's probably going to be implemented in the game at some point as like a way to unlock certain doors maybe, or like blockades or something, because C4 is not like a trap weapon. That's miss all my shots. Fucking get wrecked, loser. I'm busy. If there's one thing I love in a game, it's getting bullets for a gun I don't have. God, this game looks fantastic. This game, okay, I keep getting sidetracked, and I suck at explaining things, but the Aftermath takes place in Union City. So it picks up from Dead Zone, I think. So it takes place 15 years later. So it's like 2020. I forget the year. It's 2020 something. But everything's changed. The city has changed. Die! No! I can't go down like this! No! I'm dead. Aftermath takes place 15 years after the original games, give or take a few years in between Dead Zone and now. But like this says, a new... My camera's gonna make us stupid. But yeah, like it says here, a new beginning. Death is not the end. The world outside of the colony is harsh. People will die. The cell holds volunteers, members of the colony, who are infected and have chosen to make their last stand beyond the walls of the end. Each volunteer brings with them some gear based on their background. In the future, you will have more volunteers to choose from. Like Nancy Leonard, generalist loadout. So she starts with a Turon 9mm, a Ramshot battery. That's her starting loadout. And after she dies, I'm gonna have like 3 more people to choose from. They'll have their own like, stuff to choose from. This is where you start every time you die. So this is you can see this is at the end. This is where people are struggling to survive 15 years later, trapped behind the walls that the HERC put up. And it's so just dope. I don't think there's anything in the armory. Nope. It's cool to see the guns from the original games show up. Mostly Union City and Dead Zone. Because in Last Stand 1 and 2, you had a decent amount of guns you could choose from. But it wasn't until Union City and Dead Zone that there was like a stupid amount like thrown in. Like in Last Stand, there was the pistol, the revolver, or the 357, the AK-47, the M16, or the M14, or no, the M4, the assault rifle, a hunting rifle, chainsaw, double barrel, shotgun, and then just a regular pump shotgun, an Uzi, and a UMP-45. And then there was that Barrett at the end of the game. The second game added, like, a few others, I think. I remember the bow in that game, the RPG, the M249, saw, and what else was it? There was a trap system in Last Stand too. Like, you could place mines and bear traps and propane tanks. And then Union City introduced a whole bunch of other weapons like this, like the Turon, and some other guns to kind of spicing up the loadout and stuff. I imagine most of those guns will make a return in this one, but they're going to look a lot different. I know you're dying, so I'll keep it short. Doc Stedman says most of you only have a few days. They probably didn't tell you when you signed up for this, but the colony is starving. We need you to go to the wall. Find a way out. We need supplies, weapons, ammo, but the dead zone has been picked dry. Take this car, find what you can, and call it in. Talk to Stedman before you go. He's got antiviral for you. Questions? Car. Buzzard, the idiot, calls it Bessie. It's one of the few vehicles we have left that still runs. The repo crew will head out and collect it once you're gone. Anything else? Dr. Stedman. He's some scientist, doctor type from up at the colony. He thinks he runs this place now. My crew has kept the colony running for years. Then they sent this asshole down here to send a few people off. Pfft. Anything else? The wall. At the edge of the dead zone. Herc built gates, but it has been too risky to try and get through them. We don't have much choice now. We need to get out there. Anything else? I got it. Hey, look, I admire what you're doing. You can make a difference. You're the only one. I love how these cars look. This is my aesthetic. I love this so much. Like how this car looks, how that truck looks. This is the guy that does all the car stuff. Yes, sir. Good. Now you look after Bessie for us. She ain't in the best shape. Fuel gauge is busted for one. But don't stress none. We got a beacon on her so we can bring her back home. Just make sure you do your job and my boys can do ours. We keep the colony running. We're the grease, baby. Used to be that me and my boys would go out on runs for days. Now we're on recovery duty on account of everyone getting sick. Yeah, that's something else that's interested me. There's the original virus that turned everybody into whatever. And Dead Zone introduced, I think, a couple of new infected types. Not too many, but it's mostly just ones that had, like, armor on and stuff like that, and they were tougher, required more bullets. But there were a couple that, like, what is it? The bigger guys, the brutes, they were different. But I guess they were just kind of like the fatties from 1 and 2. They're just bullet sponges. But this game, from what I remember the trailers, there's going to be, like, infected types. Like, I remember there being a hunter kind of infected that will, like, jump on you and pounce and stuff like that. There's a kind that explodes. I don't know what else, but I'm sure there's going to be more. Dr. Stedman, our next volunteer. My name is Dr. Stedman. I'll be overseeing your exit today. Take this. It's an auto-injector for antiviral. You'll need to find a Herc comm station. They usually have refills. Was there anything else I can assist you with? Antiviral. Herc made quite a large amount of it and distributed it to the troops. They stored it in dispensers in their structures. Communication stations, med bays. The antiviral is preventative. As I said, it will stop the spread of the virus for a short time. This new form of the virus is responding to the old inhibitor, but the benefits are limited. Herc didn't predict this change at all. Herc, you don't look too young to remember. Homeland Environmental Risk Control. They made this mess. They tried to bury it. You remember the bombs, surely. This antiviral for the soldiers is about the only good thing they left behind. They're gone? Long gone. Scurried away like rats. You may find some safe houses out there, though. Was there anything else I can assist you with? Supplies. Medicines, weapons, ammunition, supplies for maintenance and makers also. My goal is to maintain these supply runs only with infected volunteers. At least until we know more about why people are getting sick again. Again? Yes, again. Those of us that survived have been immune or lucky since it all started. We haven't heard from anyone beyond the wall in years. Is there anything else I can assist you with? How long do I have? 3 to 4 days, typically. The mutation of the virus seems to be acting much more slower than the one seen in the original outbreak. Something has caused a change in the virus. This is not critical information. You should go. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Goodbye. That's another thing I'm curious about. The virus has changed, and I don't know why. So I'm curious to see what will show up in the full game once it's released. Because I played the demo and I found some interesting things that I'm curious to find out about. That's cool. I like that mechanic. That's interesting. It's not like hop in, it takes a bit to start up. But aside from the virus, Herc is gone. And in Dead Zone, they still existed. They were still around. They had control of the island. Back in the game. Like in Union City, you had the whole city itself, and then off to the east coast part, there was the island where they had a base set up. And I'm wondering, are they really gone? Will we be able to go there, or no? You out of fuel? Not again. I'll kill that asshole. Buzzard. Aw, shit, sorry, boss. The boys must have forgot to fill her up. You're downtown, right? We got a drop down there with some gas. Go grab it. If you get another volunteer killed, I swear to God, out. It's interesting to see the city like this. Because, it's been so many years. And everything is just changed. Everything's different. Everything's just... I just love it. This is my kind of game. This is something I love so much. This is a search mechanic, or it helps you focus so you can see things this, for example. This is a Herc comm station. And it needs a battery. Antiviral, a serum that stops the infection for a short period. While active, you are immune to further infection from all sources. Search for Herc structures to refill your vitals. Doctor, you there? Stedman here. Did you find the antiviral? I did, just one dose. Good. Remember, that dose will only last so long. Keep an eye out for Herc structures. Most had dispensers installed. Make sure to stay focused and get those supplies. It runs out? Yes, it runs out. You'll need a new dose shortly after, so keep an eye out. When it is active, though, you will be immune to the infection. Understood. Out. I'm kind of curious to see if we will run into Herc anyway. I feel like we will. They can't be gone. Surely not. I feel like it's going to be one of those situations where it's like, oh, the military's gone, or this Organization A is gone, so, clearly they're not a threat anymore, but they're going to show up at some point and be like, they have something going on. Maybe they're responsible. Maybe they're responsible for this. Maybe in their attempts to find a cure, they accidentally created a new strain. I can see that. Reload! Ah! I'm not really worried about ammo, because I know I'm probably going to die at some point, because I really did the first time with this kind of character. The character had the exact same loadout, too. Kick that mother open. Some strong leg. There you go, baby. There you go. Fuel. The little fuel that remains is of pretty low quality. As a result, you won't be able to travel far with what you find. Adding gas cans like this to refuel your car as needed. The amount of fuel in your tank is shown in the bottom left. One little neat detail I've noticed while playing this game is that any weapons you find, like, I'm gonna find one this level, maybe the next one, but I found a hunting rifle. Or no, I found a shotgun with one other character, and she only had like a pistol and like a board, and it showed up on her character, like on her back. And I thought that was a neat little detail to include. Like, new weapons and stuff that you find will show up on your person. Probably not that many though, just a couple. Like a sidearm will show up, a primary weapon will pop up on their back, another melee weapon, stuff like that. But yeah, this is just a little bit of Union City. It's not like the full city. I wonder what all these are. Like, I'm guessing these are streets. Yeah, this is where what we're all gonna explore. It's kind of like how Last Stand 2 was, because it had a map system, and you would get a certain amount of supplies while scavenging, and you would use those supplies to go from one point to the other. But you had choices. You could go from one city to the other. Like, you started in Glendale, and then you could go either south to a smaller city out of a church, or up above to a city that was dense. It just depends. Some cities had better supplies, had better stuff to find, and more survivors. This is kind of different though, but it's roughly the same. Like, we start here, we're in Uptown, so we're gonna go here. But after that, if we survive, we'll be able to go to either this restaurant or the neighborhood, and there, strip mall, large neighborhood, supply cash, safe house, and we just go deeper and deeper. And the further we go, I think, the more dangerous it gets. Like, I haven't made it this far. I want to, though. I think you can make it in the demo. I haven't tried. The furthest I ever made it was, like, about here. Like, in the midway. And a thing happened. I'm not going to talk about it, though, now, though. I'm going to... If I run into it, I'll do it. But other than that, I'm just going to keep going. This is going to be a long video, by the way. I want to try to get through as much of this as I can. Neighborhood. The military went house by house removing those that survived over the years. Survivors holed up in the shells of these homes. In Dead Zone, it kind of showed that. Like, Dead Zone, like, a lot of people holed up in the suburbs. But the suburbs were, like, bombed out completely by Herc and the military to try and cut off the infection. You know, the classic trope. But it didn't work, which is usually how it goes. Focus mode. Hold left shift to focus. While focusing, you will gain insight into what is in the area around you. During combat, focus also slows time and increases damage. I must have misread that, because I didn't know that earlier. You have limited focus time and decreases faster as you move or fire. Now, I can press Q and that keeps it going, and there's this little bar here. So the more I move, there's stuff all the way over there. So yeah, the basic premise of the game is just to find supplies, weapons, ammo. Try to get as much stuff as you can before you die. And when you die, the next person takes over your job. Get wrecked, loser. If anybody didn't know, the sounds that the zombies make, those are from the original games, and that makes me really happy. Stealth. Press left control to crouch. When crouch, you are less visible to infected, however your movement is slowed. Yeah, I didn't do a stealth playthrough at all. Now, I hate these dudes. I absolutely hate them. What button is it? 3. The reason I hate these little buggers is that they're fast. I don't like them at all. But I also like them because I'm pretty sure those are kids. And now that might sound weird, and I'm trying not to be weird, they're zombie kids, and a lot of games don't include them for a variety of reasons. And I'm pretty sure those are like zombified like kids or teens or something like that. And I like it when games include that. I don't like it when it's not in the game or it's censored or some bullshit. Like, everybody is gonna turn into one. So you might as well include them too, because you know they're about to get fucked. Turn into the undead and shit. So it's nice to see it. Because it's like, oh hey, you know, stuff's fucked, by the way. This is a supply cache. Bandages and a med kit. Now, this is the thing. You need a battery to turn it on, and turn on the beacon, and then when the beacon's turned on, they'll come and get it. You get these supply points, and you can activate the beacon, and then they'll come and take it, and it'll be in the supply for use by future volunteers. Or you could take the items and use them for yourself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to activate the beacon. Yeah, I don't think that was necessary, but alright. Now that is something we need. That is I think that's also supplies. I don't know how I'm going to get in there, though. That's another thing. Knowledge is something else you can get. Knowledge, it's you get a whole bunch of it and it builds up, and you can use that to upgrade your character when you find like a radio or something. So like, oh, more health, more hitting power, stuff like that. This is a new system they introduced that has me kind of intrigued. Infection and mutation. Now, how this works is, like it says, your infection is continuously spreading, reducing your maximum health. Whenever the infection fills the bar, it'll trigger a mutation. You can use the antiviral to stop it, and it'll freeze it, but you need more to, you know, keep it from turning you into a zombie. You lose health, or no, you gain a certain kind of perk at the cost of losing your health and basically slowly dying and mutating into some kind of horrific monster. Like knowledge, find an upgrade radio, and you can get upgrades for volunteers, and it'll pass on to the next volunteer when you die. So you're not going to lose that. Thankfully, I'd lose my mind if that was the case. You get all these like perks and stuff like that, you die, and then all of a sudden, oh hey, guess what, you lost everything, time to start all over. You found a supply bag, return the bag to the trunk of your vehicle to claim the supply inside. It can be used to unlock future volunteers, or used by future volunteers to purchase unlock special items and packages at the end. Now, the con of having that bag is that you can't carry gasoline, which is something you really need to get. See, that freezes it. But we're gonna need more. We don't really need gas, but it would help us get to the end. Not the end, but like, get us one step closer to the Herc blockade, which I doubt we're gonna make it to in time before our character turns. I'm pretty sure some people have made it there, but I don't know if I will. It's good that I can do that, because I'd be annoyed if we couldn't. Again, I know that sounded weird earlier, but I really meant it as like, oh hey, kids were not spared. They're really fast though, and it's kind of spooky. I'm gonna try to get that gas. Something? Nope. On the front? Nope. There's so many questions I have, and there's stuff I want to find out, but I can't remember what they were. Okay, I think we could just run for it. I kind of wish there was a way you could customize your character, but it wouldn't really matter, because like, I tweeted about it, and I asked them, oh, hey, would you be able to do that? And, or not do that, but, like, is there any way you could change your car? Or, like, change how it looks or something like that? And they told me that they're not focusing so much on aesthetics as they are in gameplay, which makes perfect sense, because that's a whole thing you have to do. And if you got too invested in your character, when they die, you kind of lose all that customization, so there's really no point. The weapon thing, though, that's probably going to piss me off the most. I think we'll go here. Because I found like 4 weapons on one playthrough with the character, and I lost all of them because I got cornered, and the key bindings messed me up because I didn't have them memorized yet. But I should be doing better this playthrough, though. Ooh, this is disgusting. It's morning, it's sunny, and it's rainy. I hate that so much. I can just feel how disgusting it is. Okay, let's see. Nothing. I think as you level up, you'll... I think as you level up, you'll get, like, more stuff. Or, like, you'll get a better focus, so you could, like, I guess, see stuff. Not see stuff, but, like, figure out where more stuff is. There's only 3 of them. I can take them. Ah, that door's blocked. Ooh. Somehow I was not seen. I don't know if there's gas in here or not. Getting cornered is probably the worst thing. Ooh, what's in here? Hello, nothing. Alright. Alrighty then. Full of mistakes. What am I doing? Oh? Excuse me? Just out of nowhere? An ump? That little red tick was a critical hit. Oh god. Oh shit. Ah! Ugh. Oh god. Get away, get away, get away. That's another thing that kind of pisses me off. The melee mechanic is really, really goofy. Because you have to be aiming, or you have to have the mouse, like, aimed towards the whatever you're fighting, and it messes me up so much. Like, it messed me up, like, every playthrough. Oh, God, there's so many. Fuck. Come on, come on. I have... Oh, missed. Just let me shoot my car real quick. See, I'm playing this game with, like, Walking Dead in mind. I'm trying to be stealthy and conserve my ammo, but I don't think that's really much of a worry. I think this game is going to be more, like, you don't necessarily have to worry about it, but it wouldn't hurt. But I'm going to go here just because it takes less gas. I can't believe I found an ump that quick. I can't help but think Herc is going to play a bigger part in this. I have a gut feeling. I'm dying, remember? That's why I'm checking in. I'm well aware. Don't worry. We got new volunteers turning up every few days. Yeah, that makes me feel better. Anything we can learn by you being out there is crucial. You got this. Don't give up just yet. Did you find any more antiviral yet? Nope. Keep looking. The herd structures have dispensers in them. Most of them will be unlooted. We never had a use for that stuff. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. This new infection has come from somewhere. Call it in if you see anything. That's what's got me thinking. I feel like Herc has something to do with this new infection. Like, I don't think this was natural. Or, you know, as natural as a virus can be. You know? I feel like maybe Herc had, done something with the virus. Like, maybe in their attempts to discover a cure, they had created this new strain by accident. Which would make sense, because Herc was they're kind of funky like that. Like, their hearts aren't exactly in the right place, so to speak. So that drew them. Ah! Oh, God, that was finicky. That bird is making me trip. Wait, I see it flying and like going right through the house. Oh God, get out, get out. What are you doing? Oh my God, sticky keys. No. Oh God, I'm gonna have to. Oh my God. Yeah, that sounds about right. Shit. I wonder if it'll visibly change your characters, this whole thing. But yeah, these are some of the ones you can get, like strength, 50% melee damage, 25 stamina, minus 25 stamina. I'll probably go for this, just because melee is probably a better thing to do. All actions cost stamina. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, God. They just show up out of nowhere. It's kind of annoying. See, look at those little buggers. Oh, shit. Why do I have a throwable out? What is wrong with me? golly. It's that kind of stuff that just makes me trip balls or messes me up, and I just get really confused. Ugh. Okay. But I'm good. Health is decent. See, there's these doors. Like, is C4 for those? Even though it really doesn't matter, because there's another door right there. I don't know what lighting these does. Sure, let's crack it. What does this make? Plastic bottle and tape. Bottle suppressor. Alright. Oh, I didn't even see that. It keeps track of how many hits I got left. Oh, this house is empty. I should be good. Okay, Whoa, that's a big bag. Nothing. Okay, let's try and heal. See what this looks like. It's not bad, it's kind of rusted, but this item is damaged. Oh, I can put it on there. Can it, will it, like, go on there? Yeah, it's on there. Okay, I've got one more hit in it. But I don't trust it. So, let's see. Pocket knife. We're gonna go up. Pocketables. Wait, no, I got one. Ooh! Yeah, let me just hit a motherfucker with with a can of beans. Okay, that's just slowly gonna bring it up. It's not too bad. Wrong button. I guess there's no gas in this level. Or in this area, because nothing's showing up. It's just those 3 fire pits or whatever. Just the noises they make. Just this. It's crazy seeing how much the city's changed. Like, it's so overgrown. It's like, it kind of makes me think of The Last Stand, even though this came out way before that. Ooh, hello. Workbench. There's a workbench. I wonder if that does anything besides, get wrecked. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, that kind of sounds right. Oh, God. X. Ugh. There we go. Dead. I will take that. I'll take those. That's a good. I like the board. It's a pretty good, pretty decent weapon for what it is. It's like a 2-hit sketchpad break scrap. 9mm rounds. Nothing. I am one step closer to having another mutation and losing more health. Ooh, Molotov. Hello. Another. Oop. There it went. Dang. I might go with this. Or might. I will go with that. My stamina sucks. Why is it so low? Oh, wait, no, I think it's because of the melee thing. There we go. I know what that makes. Is there really no gas? Oh my, Jesus. Ah, crap. Well. Jesus. See, this is what I'm talking about. These key binders are messing me up, but I can replace them. Ugh, Jesus. Like, I can switch the key bindings, I'm just lazy. So I'm trying to deal with it. Oh, you little... Oh my god, there's so many! Fuck! Oh, I did a bad... Oh, did I mention I'm dead, by the way? Dang it. Well, this video is almost an hour long, so I'm just going to end it here. That is the Last Stand Aftermath. That is the demo. This game I'm really hyped for, so whenever the full game releases, I will immediately do a playthrough of it. Depending on the day, I may be working, but when I get home, I'll do a really good playthrough of it, and we'll go on an adventure together, and we'll keep track of all the characters and all the people we lose, which will probably be an excessive amount. So, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, which I will record tomorrow night. It might be in the morning. It just depends. I'll upload it whenever. You'll see it. I'll see you guys next time, and ConArtist, if you're watching the video game, I hope you enjoyed my little playthrough. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.